What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Life of a Board Gamer. My name is Daniel, and today we are going to talk about Flower Field, or basically how to play Patchwork in 4 players. That's like the quick summary of the game. Such an awesome game. Let me show you what's inside this box and what I like about it. Okay, so first of all, the rule book, as usual, pretty simple rules, lots of pictures, lots of explanations. The scoring is really nice, really interesting, a little bit different, and yeah, there's a rulebook. Pretty easy game. So each of the players will get one of these boards, and you will have to see there's like 1, 2, 3, and 4. So each of the players have to rotate the board exactly the same. Let's say, for example, number 4 toward themselves. So each of the players has to do that, and yeah. Scoring, usually you go around, as you can see, about 70 points or so. And let's see the other scores. I left lots of them here. 70, 50, 80, 60, yeah, around 70, 80 points is the scoring. So usually I don't keep these, but for some strange reason I now have. So yeah, in the middle of the table, you are going to have this thing over here, and you're going to randomly put 4 of these up here for grabs, and others will be aside on the table, and this actually counts you how many turns you have played, because after 3 turns the game is over. And there is a lots of little bees, little bee tokens. They're not double-sided, they're black on one side, but they have really nice screen print on the other side, which looks really cool. And yeah, you get as I said, this is like a patchwork sort of. So you get a bunch of tiles. They are not double-sided, so you have to be careful about that. And you're going to put them around the board like this, depending how many players are playing. I'm just going to now randomly put few just to explain you how the game works and tell you what I like about it. And let's say I have this board in front of myself, like so. And we have this sun token, and you will have some bees in your pool. This is like your currency, sort of. And the sun will start somewhere, and there's also some bees over here in the middle. Now on your turn you can do a few things. You can take the first tile from the sun from over here in clockwise order, or if you want to skip the tiles, you have to leave bees on them and maybe, for example, take this one. And the first tile has to go in the down row, so it has to touch down row, either like this or like this, however you want. You can cover any space on the board you really don't want to, but you can if you need to. So you're going to do that. Let's say, for example, that I paid like 1B to take this tile from the board, and you will of course move the sun for the next player. And I just put it like so. And I'm done. My turn is over. And then the other players are playing. Once it's my turn again, I can maybe take these 2 from the middle area. Or the third action that you can do, take some of these tiles from the board and put it over here. Let's say, for example, I take this one. I have to pay 2 bees to leave 2 bees on, so for somebody else to pick up. And then I take this tile, I put it on my board. And when it has this symbol, when it has the symbol of this like a little bee, that means that I can put 1 bee on here. And you really want to do that, because that's how you score points at the end of the game. And yeah. And now as you are expanding, for example, let's say I put this somewhere, I don't know, over here like so. Now I have 1 bee to put, but since this is all one big red area and there's already 1 bee over here, I have to pay 1 bee to put another bee over here. If I would expand this red area once more, let's say, for example, with this tile, I would have to have 3 bees with me. 2 of them I need to pay for these 2, and the third one would go over here. And why is that important? Because the scoring works in a way, you will look at your board and you will find the biggest red area, the biggest yellow, the biggest blue area around the board, and you will score however that area is big, however many rooms sort of it has, with how many bees are on there. So for example, these are not 2 spaces. As you can see, there's no wall between them, so this is just 1 space. This is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5 times 3. This would bring me 15 if this was the end game state. Now, of course, you will get a little bit more points than that. The green areas, these like light green areas, they don't have any bees on them. You just count however many you have around the board. Each of them is worth 1 point, and per space, you know, for example, this one is worth 2 points because there is a little wall section between these two. See that over here it's not, so this is 1, this is 2 points. So yeah, and there's 3 rounds. After each round you will score some, you will get some income or some bees. The bees you score is however many of these beehives you have minus the spider webs that are currently showing on your board. You can of course cover them if you want to, but you have to be really careful. And yeah, these can be covered, but you can also use them if you want to. And I apologize, I'm feeling a little bit cold, so I'm sniffling a little bit, but yeah. I guess I need some honey from the bees to get well. So yeah, and basically that's the game. As I said, it's like a patchwork, but for 4 players, up to 4 players. It works really nicely. It has this patchwork element, you know, going around taking tiles, and the thing that works here, how the bees work, you know, how you have to have extra bees. Sometimes you see like a really good tile, but you know, if you take it, you can't put a bee on it, and you really want to do that because it's an opportunity to score. Because if you put the tile with the bee on it on your board, and you don't put the bee exactly at that moment, you know, in a later turns when you have maybe some more bees and now you can put it, you can't, you know, because you missed your opportunity, you missed your chance. So you have to think ahead. So now you kind of have to like let go of the tile because you need bees for maybe future tiles that come, you know, stuff like that. So you will take some bees from the middle of the board, and always over there you are going to have these, and these are really important. They will help you score a lot of points. They're small, so they don't look like appealing at the start of the game, but sooner or later more of these more tiles have no bees on them, you know, like for example this one doesn't have any bees on them. So when you put it, it's just that. It's just tile that expands, you know, some of your areas, and that's that. You know, you can do it something like this. I don't know however you want to put it. But yeah, you don't put any bees on the board, and that's the multiplier of the scoring. That's something that you want. And yeah, going back and forth, it's really, really interesting game. I was actually surprised how much I like this game. It's easy to get into, you know, to understand. It's easy to understand. It's easy to explain to people, and yet it offers so much strategy, and it's fun. It's really fun, and I like it. I really like everything about it. It has right amount of thinking and still being, you know, like chill. You are just playing some game, you know, just putting some tiles, going on, you know, going on with the game. You know, you don't have to like completely destroy your brain. What's the perfect tile for me? You just take some tile, you put it over here. Oh, I gotta be, yeah, nice. Okay, I expanded my scoring a little bit more, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, do check out Flower Fields. I think it's a great, great little fun game. And if you like patchwork, but you wanna like, you don't play that much because usually there's 3 or maybe 4 of you around the table. Flower Fields is here to, you know, jump in because Patchwork is a great game. This one is awesome. It works well with 4 players, and I definitely recommend it to check it out. So yeah, that is that. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for spending all your precious time with me. I definitely like for everything you do, you know, on this channel. You know, I thank you for all of that because it helps this channel a lot. I kind of lost the train of thoughts a little bit because I'm concentrating on not sniffling because see, now I'm even losing my breath. Either way, yeah, thank you. Thank you for the comments, for likes, for supporting me on Patreon, for all of that. And until next time. Pozdrav.